Greetings everyone, this is Vaza here, and today we're defeating another boss from the Departed Warriors. Today's team is not as free-to-play friendly, but it's a team that I found to be surprisingly effective. The food buffs this time are Once Upon a Time in Mondstadt, Chili Mince Cornbread Buns, and Streaming Essential Oil. Once again we're doing the maximum score, these are the buffs I'm gonna be using, and this is the team I'm gonna be using. Our first goal is to get Hu Tao low in health so that she can get the damage bonus. After that we move on with a pretty self-explanatory character rotation. I'm actually surprised to be using Xingqiu and Yelan again because this boss does have an 80% resistance against Hydro, Electro and Cryo. But because this boss is weak against Pyro, I did want to try a Vape team. I did try Yoimiya at first, I even tried her with Nahida and Bennett. But this boss can still one-shot you, so Bennett wasn't too effective. Nahida didn't add very much to the team either, and Yoimiya is not very good at vaping. So I ended up using Hu Tao and Zhongli instead. This team ends up being surprisingly effective, especially since Yelan is a bow character and you need one of those to shoot the Drake when it's in the sky. Shooting it down can be a little bit luck-based though, since you need to attack its core on its chest at least twice in addition to the two wings. And that core only appears during specific attacks, so if it does the wrong attack, you need to wait for longer. Also, I did try both Hydro and Pyro damage potion buff, and I learned that even though this boss has 80% resistance against Hydro, the Hydro damage potion actually ends up being better because there's just so many instances of that damage that it ends up adding up over time. Other than that though, this boss is much more straightforward than the previous challenge. And there we go. As for my builds, I've got a pretty cracked Hu Tao with some really nice stats. I do also have a Staff of Homa, which is a good weapon. 4 Peach Manawa, I got a C1 accidentally one time, so that's pretty cool. And 10-10-10 for talents. Xingqiu is the usual Xingqiu with a sacrificial sword and 4 Please No Bliss. C6 of course, and I really should level up my burst to level 10. I'll do that tomorrow. Yelan is just Yelan. She does have the Aqua Simulacra, but there are plenty of other weapons that are good too. 4-piece emblem and level 10 burst. And Zhongli is just the usual Zhongli with the usual stuff. And 4-piece tenacity of Lilith. Our next challenge will be the Coral Defenders, which I am not looking forward to. I have no clue how to defeat them. We'll have to figure that out once the time comes. Until then though,